Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a black screen right now, but it's because I had to do a dramatic reveal. You guys ready? It's been a long time since I streamed. Welcome, what's up? How we doing? My room is still not fully set up, but it is mostly kind of there. So yeah, we have a big ass room. Holy, it's nice. It is massive. We've done a lot of upgrades to the stream room. This has been, you know, one of the big things that I've talked about for a long time is that I have wanted to up the streaming room. Look, a couple of things didn't go to plan. There's a giant box right there. That was going to be the board game table. I couldn't get the table I wanted. I wanted to get a wormwood table, and I messaged them and I was like, how can I get this table in Japan? They were like, you can't. So I hired a company in Japan. I literally like, can you just make something like this, please? They were like, we got you. So they made it and they were going to build it. But unfortunately, when they went to assemble it the other day, one of the legs didn't fit. So they got to come do it in like a week or something. So that'll be ready. That is the board game. And so there's going to be a big setup for the board games. And my table moves up and down as always, you know, it goes up, goes down, but also it does more than just that. It does more. How can it do more? Look, okay, I gotta play the right music for this. Okay, ready? Let's move around the room, guys. Why not? Let's move around the room. See, look at that. I have a really long cable and everything on the table can move around the room. Isn't that fun? I don't want to break things there right now. Whee! Okay, isn't that fun? More room down there. We got a big ass thing. I also have, this took forever to do. Say hello to chat. Not that it looks good, but. Okay, I just broke it immediately. How did I break it right away? This is not really for you guys. It'll be mainly if we have something like a stream, like when we're doing board games. And then you'd have like chat, you know, like right there. I was streaming, you know. You want to be right in the action chat or the lights are shining on it. But also, you know, we want to get mouse on the stream. We can use it. It's so large. But yeah, so there's a lot I still need to fix and a lot of lighting stuff I still need to add. But we do have some crazy features as well. For example, you'll see there's a cable behind me. That is for a very particular reason, ladies and gentlemen, because here we are. Here are you guys. You're mounted to the ceiling right now. Isn't that cool? Look at that. We have ceiling poles and electricity so that, you know, we can mount stuff. So the light is mounted. The one that's lighting the room right now. That's the sun. So the idea is when we have the board gaming stuff, all the stuff should be in the roof. And we can have a top-down view. That'd be great. We're also in a basement right now, so that's hype. Welcome, basement dwellers. We're in a house. We are in a house now, not in an apartment anymore, which means the trash sorting does suck in Japan, but we're in a house now. But yeah, I mean, I'm so excited to start getting streams done. I haven't streamed for a long time because my internet wasn't installed until like 3 days ago, and it was a pain in the ass working in the basement because it was like no signal. Whenever I had to build anything, I was just like downloading YouTube videos and then going down. I also have to say thank you to ASUS because they gave me brand new monitors because I had that problem where every time I looked at any dark video game, I couldn't see anything. They gave me these bad boys, the Swift OLED PG27 UCDM. They gave me 3 of these. They are amazing. Genuinely, thank you to ASUS, who've been very kind and have helped me like with my new setup. Then yeah, so the cam is shaking a little bit. I am gonna fix this because like when I touch the desk, it shakes, but that's because I can move the camera around like that and kind of move you guys way easier than before. Last time you guys were stuck on a specific angle, but now it's kind of on like a mic arm, so I can move it around a lot. What is it saying? Windows update. We're not installed. Everything in the room right now is movable. The idea was that you know, if we wanted to do a certain type of stream, where I either move my desk all out of the way or move the chairs, like everything is movable. So you send your BF reels. Yeah, so I basically haven't got on Twitter in a month now. I go on to tweet things out when I have to tweet things out, or if I think of it as something that I'm like, oh, this would be fun to tweet, I will re-download it, log back in, do the 2-factor authentication, tweet it, and immediately uninstall it. And then I was like, well, I still want to keep up with my friends. So then I opened Insta, which is like, this is like swapping heroin to crack, I feel like, you know what I mean? But then I started like, when I would go click on Reels, I would go through it, and then anytime it would say, send this to person, it didn't matter like what it was, I would send it to Ludwig. And then what ended up happening is that the moment I started sending 1 or 2, it would start recommending me only things that were send this to X. And I was getting some outrageous ones. It was like, send this to your favorite black queen. I was like, all right, send it to Lud. Send this to your favorite wank. And I was like, right, send a lot. Literally anything. And I would send lot like hundreds. But luckily the audio is good in here as well. I don't have to put too much stuff in. And obviously I still need to finish unpacking things, but it's annoying finding space for stuff. And also I still need to decorate it. Like I still have a lot more stuff to put on the walls, but I did make the wall of JoJo, which you can see over there. It goes all the way from one wall to the other, filled with JoJo. And then there was like certain things that I was like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, let me show you, you know, what do I do with the OTK Miss Kiff Game Show Award? I don't know what to do with this. I felt bad throwing it away, but I don't particularly want it. So if anyone wants it, let me know. I'll give it to you. I'm good. So the JoJo posters come off the wall. So if I need to move them, for whatever we're doing, everything is movable. I just want everything to be like customizable or movable. So if we do like a board game stream, there's going to be, I need to put all the lighting and stuff in as well. It's going to take, just takes forever. You should do a renovating stream. I don't really like doing it on streams because what I like to do, the way I like to organize things is I'll do something for about 5 minutes and then I'll go and get distracted for 10. Because the mental energy it takes to organize and clean, and then you're like, I need 10 minutes off. I need 10 minutes off, man. This is ridiculous. ADHD? Maybe I'll have it. Is the place soundproof? The wall is like the flaky kind of wood material that you sometimes see in offices. So it's not like sound treated for like voice acting. I might make a little section of it. It's kind of a lot to do there. But it's mostly like, there's like no echo when I'm talking in here, which is nice. I could get one of those booths because I have like a little goon corner over there, which I don't know what I'm going to do with. I have literally no plan for it. Buy gaming keyboard. Dude, this is a beautiful wooden keyboard made by Barrett Creative. This is an amazing keyboard. Congratulations, you can now physically punch chat. I can zoom it in more if you'd like as well, chat. I don't know if you want to be zoomed in. There we go. Hit F11. I got you. Did it work? It didn't work. You guys lied to me. What the balls, cock? What the heck, man? We put mouse full body. We could put full body mouse on it. It's too tall to be mouse. I mean, I think it's about my height when I stand up. So, you know what I just totally like forgot is that I don't hate women. How dare you? Pix%. Wait, that's Pix! What the heck? One thing that I totally forgot is that I think I've ordered like buy so many things and I forgot that aspect of moving is also so expensive. Every aspect of moving is so fucking expensive. You get rinsed at everything. You're like, oh, I don't have this, gotta buy it. So I think I'm best friends with the delivery guy. He's been delivering a lot. Feel bad for the guy. What are the new internet speeds like? Oh boy. Well, the internet company told me I have 10 gigarinos. I don't have that, obviously, but I do have this. So, I mean, I can show you this. Did I crash 10 gigs my ass? Did I crash my stream? That's crazy timing. That's unfortunate timing. So right now in this room, I'm getting, that's pretty good. 1 gig, 700 up. That's pretty damn good. But I need to figure out why I'm not getting more because I think this is on like a 10 gig. My mod tried to help me set up my internet. It was a whole fucking thing. All that set up to only play TFT in the end. The main thing that I wanted to really do differently this year was because, you know, my office had kind of gotten a lot of stuff in it, which meant that I had a lot less room than I should have had in my last space because I kind of added a ton of stuff and the giant monkey, which is non-negotiable. I needed that. I really want to do an auction ASAP because when I moved, I found so much stuff that I needed to auction off. It might even take 2 streams. I have that much stuff to auction off for charity. So we'll do an auction stream. I want to do one as soon as possible, so we'll try. Are we getting another moving house tour video? I kind of don't want to do one, mainly because last time I accidentally doxed myself immediately. I never spoke about that. Maybe I did speak about this, I don't know, but I uploaded this video and I I didn't blur it. The windows were completely blown out and I accidentally doxed myself immediately. Last time what ended up happening is that some guy he'd basically used the windows that I'd shown. They were completely blown out. He'd obviously just lowered the brightness down, saw some shapes, and then compared it to listings that had happened recently. And I don't know how he figured out where I was, but he completely doxed me. Look, the guy was nice. The guy emailed me and he was like, hey, just so you know, I do this for a living, for work or whatever, and I figured out where you live immediately, and I guessed that you live here. And he was like spot on. He was exactly correct. Sorry to the guy, I didn't email you back because I was too scared. But it obviously scared the fuck out of me. So now I have been terrified of ever showing the sky, windows, or anything. The main thing he used to figure it out was that he was like, yeah, I used it based off the pillar in the room. I had some kind of unusual living room pillar, which I was like, what does that fucking mean? So I guess one of the sides of the building had a jut that was unusual or something, and he used that to compare it to a listing and found it. And now it's gotten just even easier in general. So I'm just kind of like, it's gotten scarier and scarier. That is a window, but it's to like a basement, so it's whatever. Grok, where does he live? Grok, search the house tile to listings. See, don't, that, you know what I mean? It's scary. But the main reason why I ended up one of the movies is the guy started trying to raise the rent on me, and I was like, nah, I don't really want to do that. So I was like, In Japan anyway, they do literally everything in their power to take the rent from you. So I have to probably go and do a quick check. In my last place, I had gone through every wall and fixed every imperfection, and they still charged me for everything anyway. They made some bullshit up like, oh yeah, well, the wall paint is lost a little bit of the white has gone a little bit yellow. I'm like, it's been 2 years. What the f do you mean? What are you saying? Grok, is he gay? Why are you guys asking Grok if I'm gay? What the heck, man? And then probably, you know, in a couple of months, I don't mind telling you guys where the area I was living in. And I want to do streams. I want to do an IRL stream around the area because I would love to show you my favorite drinking spots in that area where I used to live, but I need to finish it all up. Dox speedrun. I'll do a dox speedrun of my old places. Chris did accidentally dox me one time. He removed it from the video, but he like just mentioned the area. It's not a bad area where I lived. It's such a populated area that I didn't even mind really, that I was like, you should probably just remove it just for safety. But he basically just said the area I lived in, but it's one of the most populated areas in all of Tokyo. So it really doesn't help. Dox the new residents, make them real confused. No. No. Maybe I'll do an IRL stream with Chris or something, and we can ask him about it. I like the chat on screen. How about you guys? I feel like it looks fun. I might not use it every stream, but some streams I will. Also, another great thing is that there is literally like LAN cables everywhere in the room. It's amazing. There's plugs in the ground. There's little metal boxes there. In Japan, getting plugs is impossible. I don't know why. Plugs don't exist in rooms. Every single room you ever go to in Japan will have 2 little plugs in one corner, and it'll be in the worst place possible. So it's great to have a studio. But hi, hope you guys enjoyed the new office. It's really freaking cool. I'm finally glad I'm in here in the new studio. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who subscribed, donated, all that stuff today. I have 10 seconds left. Bye guys. Bye.